For the best nursing lectures, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay connected and tune with us.
Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Namaste, myself Patel Krupa, nursing tutor at Chitrini Nursing College, Pratij. Let's see our today's topic.
Hello everyone, let's start our topic. My topic is ethics of nursing. We all know what is the nursing, but we think what is the ethics. Let's see what is the ethics. You all think ethics are the rules, regulations or principles, but no, ethics is, let's see, ethics is the study of good conduct, character and motives. Good conduct means good organization, character means good quality or motives means good purpose. It means the ethics is the frame which is helps us to good organization with good quality and good purpose. It is concerned with determining what is good or valuable for all the people. Why we should study the ethics? You are thought. You all are thinking now. Why we should learn the ethics? Let's see why do we study the ethics? Ethics enables us to make correct judgment of different type of situation. It means ethics help us further make the correct judgment in order to choose the right course of action that will help us towards the attainment of our goal, which is to attain a happy and fruitful life. It means ethics help us for achieve our goal. Let's see ethical principles. Principles means purpose, or let's see there is 5 principles mainly. First, autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice and fidelity. We can see the sign of that. Let's see in detail. First, autonomy. Autonomy means independence, self-determination, and self-reliance. It means autonomy means the person is self-directed. We can see in the picture autonomy, the desire to be self-directed. It means it is the self-directed person. Next, justice. We all know justice is the fairness or equity. Okay. Next, beneficence. It means actively seeking benefits, promotion of good. It means it is all the time actively seeking for the benefits. Okay, it always helps for the good approach, for the good. Then non-maleficence, actively seeking to do no harm. It means it is strictly help us for the avoid the harm. Then fidelity means faithfulness and striving to keep the promises. Loyalty, fidelity means loyalty. Thus, there is a 5 principles of ethics. First, autonomy, justice, beneficence, non-maleficence, and fidelity. Okay, you got it? Next, code of ethics. The codes are one type of group of the rules, regulations which help to good conduct. Okay. Then what are the code of ethics for the nursing? Let's see. The ICN code of ethics for the nurses. The International Code of Ethics for Nurses was first adopted by the International Council of Nurses (ICN) in 1953. It has been revised and reaffirmed at various times since, most recently with this review and revision completed in 2005. It means the latest code of ethics are adopted in 2005. Okay, it means it is revised and reaffirmed code. Okay. Next, preambles. Nurses have 4 fundamental responsibilities. We all know these responsibilities: to promote health, to prevent illness, to restore health, to elevate suffering. Okay, the need for nursing is universal. We all also know that. Inherent in nursing is respect for human rights, including cultural rights. Okay, this is also we are providing a care with seeking with their cultural or human rights. Okay, nursing care is respectful of and unrestricted by consideration of age, color, creed, culture, disability or illness, gender, sexual orientation, etc. We are providing a nursing care without any difference of color, creed, culture, etc. You got it. The right to life and choice, to dignity and to be treated with respect, nationality, politics, race or social status. Nurses render health services to the individual, the family and community, and they coordinate their services with those of related groups. It means we are providing a services with to the people, family and others with our coordinate workers, co-workers. We are seeing this in detail in the next slide, but this is the preamble, means brief knowledge what are the code of ethics for the nursing. Okay, let's see the ICN code. The ICN Code of Ethics for Nurses has 4 principal elements that outline the standard of ethical conduct. The ICN codes are for the standardize of our nursing profession. Okay, let's see. First, nurses and people. The nurse's primary professional responsibility is to people requiring a nursing care in providing a care. The nurse promotes an environment in which the human rights, values, customs, and spiritual beliefs of individual, family, and community are respected. The nurse also shares responsibility to sustain and protect the natural environment from depletion, pollution, degradation, and destruction. The nurse ensures that the individual receives sufficient information on which to base concern from care and related treatment. The nurse holds in confidence personal information and uses judgment in sharing this information. The nurse shares with society the responsibility for initiating and supporting action to meet the health and social need of public, in particular those vulnerable population. In this code, we have to providing a care with promotion of environment. Okay, we have to protect the rights of human rights of patient. We have to take care of their custom beliefs. Then we have to also share our responsibilities for the environment. Okay, and before providing any care, any procedure, we have to share a we have to provide a totally information to the patient. We have when we are taking a history collection of patient, we get many private things, many personal information of the patient. We have to get the correct judgment for sharing this information. Okay, next, the nurses and practices. When we are providing a standard care to the patient by the first code, how can we providing a standard care by standard practices? It obviously by the standard practices. Let's see the nurses and practices. The nurse carries personal responsibilities and accountability for nursing practice and for maintaining competence by continual learning. The nurse maintains a standard of personal health such that the ability to provide care is not compromised. The nurse uses judgment regarding individual competence when accepting the delegation, accepting and delegating responsibilities. It means the nurse at all times maintains the standard of personal conduct which reflect well on the profession and enhance the public confidence. The nurse in providing care ensure that the use of technology and scientific advancement are compatible with safety, dignity and right of people. How can we doing our standard care, standard practice? Okay, when we are doing the continual learning, when we are participating in research, we are doing a continual research, continual learning, then we are doing our standard practices. When we are providing a care, standard care, we have to take care for that we are not compromising in our practice. Okay, next, when we are providing a care, we are doing our standard practices, we have to provide a care by new technology, new advancement of the nursing with dignity, with care of the rights of human. Okay, next, and by the standard practices, what we can gain, we can gain the confidence of people on the nursing profession. We can enhance our profession by the standard practices. Next, nurses and the profession. The nurse assumes the major role in determining the implementation acceptable standards of clinical nursing practices, management, research and education. The nurse is active in developing a core of research-based professional knowledge. The nurse, acting through the professional organization, participates in creating and maintaining safe, equitable, social and economic working condition in a nursing. By the research and education, we are trying to providing a easy care, providing a painless care to our patient. We are how we can doing the standard practice by the research and by implementing the result of research, we can gain the standard practice, we can providing a standard care to the people. Okay, and we can developing our knowledge by actively participate in a research. Okay, only the research is only the option by which we can gain the standard and perfect practice. The nurses and co-workers. The nurse sustain a cooperative relationship with co-workers in nursing and other fields. The nurse takes appropriate action to safeguard individual, family and communities when their health is endangered by a co-workers or any other person. We are providing a care to the patient, to the people, community. Okay, but how? With coordinate with our co-workers like our lab technician, nutritionists, physiotherapists, our doctors, our cleaning staffs. Okay, our other many co-workers are coordinate with us. We are doing the coordinate work with them and providing a standard care. We are take appropriate safeguard. Okay, we are fighting with the any infectious disease. When the patient coming with infectious disease, communicable disease, we are doing the isolate him or her. We are isolate for what? For not spreading infection to their family, to other co-workers, but we are dealing with them directly, right? we are doing our work without any endanger. When our life is in danger, then we are work with them. Anyhow, okay? The nurses and society participate and share responsibilities with other citizens and other health professionals, recognize and perform the duties of citizenship, aware of laws and regulation which affect the practice of medicine and nurses. The nurses and society. We are providing a knowledge about the duties of citizenship. We are providing a knowledge about health education for the health promotion, precautions. Okay, we are awareing them about the laws of our country, which are connected with our medicine and our nursing field. Okay, thus the five code of ethics of ICN. First, nurses and people. Second, the nurses and practice. Third, the nurses and profession. Fourth, the nurses and co-workers. And fifth, the nurses and society. Okay, let's see the next. Let's see what are the codes of ethical conduct for nursing in our India. INC codes of nurse ethics for nurses in India. Professional conduct for nurses in India. INC, here is the logo of INC, Indian Nursing Council. Let's see. Indian Nursing Council Code of Ethics for Nurses in India. There is a 7 to 8 codes. Here first is the nurse respects the uniqueness of individual in provision of care. Here I am explaining only the headings. You can read the following topics which are given here. Okay. The nurses respect the uniqueness of individual in provision of care. In which it want to say, when we are providing a care in ICU, we are providing a care to the 4 patient. Okay. For example, they all are the cardiac patient. They are the post-operative and cardiac patient. We are providing the same care for this 4 patient, but the first patient is responding in a first day, then the second is responding in a third day, then fourth or fifth are responding within the 5 days. The recovery time are different for all the patients. The responding time of the patient's body are different, then in which we have to respect their uniqueness of recovery. Okay, when we are providing a standard care, we are expecting the recovery time for the normal recovery time, but we have to respect for their uniqueness. Okay, provides care for individual without consideration of caste, creed, religion, culture, ethnicity, gender, socio-economic and political status, personal attributes or any other grounds. We are not doing the difference between patients on basis of this all. Okay, we are not doing this. Individualize the care considering the benefits, value and culture sensitivities. We are take care of the culture sensitivities by providing a care. Okay, appreciate the place of individual in family and community and facilitate the participation of significant other in a care. We have to respect the other who are participating in the care. Develops and promotes trustful relationship with individual. We have developed the IPR. Okay, trustful IPR. Recognize uniqueness of response of individual to intervention and adapt accordingly. Okay, the adaptation times are also different. The recovery time are also different. Okay, Next, the nurse respects the rights of individual as partner in care and helps in making informed choice. Appreciate individuals' right to make decisions about their care and therefore give the adequate and accurate information for enabling them to make informed choice. Respects the decision made by individuals regarding their care, protect the public from misinformation and misinterpretation, advocates special provision to protect the vulnerable individuals groups. In this, we have to respect the rights of individual. Okay, when we are doing any procedure, any nursing procedure, before that we have to provide a proper knowledge about the procedure, proper knowledge about the patient's condition, proper knowledge about the after resulting of the procedure. Okay, and the patient have a right for choice their procedure. Okay. Next, the nurse respect individuals' right to privacy, maintains confidentiality, and shares information judicially. Respect the individual's right to privacy of their personal information, maintain confidentiality for privileged information except in life-threatening situation, and uses discretion in sharing information. In this, we have to the patient have a right for not sharing their privacy. Okay, they have a right. Then their personal information, if they know they don't want, then they are not giving you. Okay, they cannot giving you. Maintain confidentiality of privileged information except in life-threatening situation, and using the discretion in sharing information. Okay. Nurse maintains a competence in order to render the quality nursing care. Nursing care must be provided only by registered nurse. The nurse strives to maintain quality nursing care and upholds the standard of care. Nurse values continuing education, initiate and utilize all opportunities for self-development. Nurse values research and a means of development of nursing profession and participates in nursing research adhering to ethical principles. When we are want to providing a standard care, we have to participate in research, education, in-service educations, and other management. Okay. Next, the nurse is obliged to practice within the framework of ethical, professional, and legal boundaries. Adhere to Code of Ethics, the Code of Profession Conduct for Nurses in India, developed by Indian Nursing Council, familiarize with relevant laws and practice in accordance with the law of the state. When we are doing the practices, we have to work, when we are providing the care, we have to work within the framework of ethical or professional or legal boundaries. Okay, within the legal boundaries we have to work. Okay. Nurse is obliged to work harmoniously with the member of health team, appreciate the team effort in rendering care, cooperate, coordinate, and collaborate with the members of the health team to meet the needs of people. When we are doing the work, we have to cooperate with our coordinators. We are studying this, following up, but this is the same. We have to we have to work with our coordinate, and we have to meet with their needs. Okay. Nurse commits to reciprocate the trust invested in nursing profession by society, demonstrate personal equidistance in all dealings, demonstrate professional attribute in all the dealings. We have to demonstrate our standard skill for what? For the trust of people. We can give by the standard care. By providing the standard care, we can gain the trust of people. And we have to go. Our profession have to need for this. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. We are studying the topics of ethical nursing. This is the brief knowledge. If you want to know more, you can Google it. Okay. Thank you.
Do like, leave a comment, and share with your friends.